don't follow, they are not. So in Islam actually word is called peace. So we want peace in our life. We want peace hereafter. We want to go to the paradise with peace. We want our family with peace. Our job with peace. Everything we want peace. So Islam is peace. And who submit, and also Islam is surrender. Who surrender his will to the will of God, yeah, they come Muslim. So Muslim does believe five pillars. The first pillar is faith. We have to have faith in God, one God, who is the creator. Everything else is creation. God is one without associates. You don't need anybody to help. So he's the creator. And for all of us, everything we see is creation. So God created human, nothing but worship him. So how we worship, go to church or come to mosque or go to synagogue? No. Every way of life is worship. Everything we talk to neighbor, we talk to our children, and everything is worship. You know, sleeping is worship, eating, bathing is worship, but we follow the teaching of the messengers. Because gods and messengers will teach us how to spend our life in this earth. So this life is temporary. We born individually, individual time. We born with nothing, came in this earth with nothing. We have to go there with nothing. Whatever we earned in this life is temporary. You know, so this is a test of God. How we spend our life. You know, all we are taking here after our deeds. If we take our good deeds, it will go following us. A lot of things we do selflessly, so it goes ahead of time. Before we depart, we can find over there. We are from God, we have to go back to God. So whatever our deeds, we will follow over there. So God created us only for that reason, to worship Him, nothing. Also another kind, jinn kind, He said, I created jinn kind and mankind, nothing but worship me. So that's what, and those prophets, they came to teach us how we worship, you know, how we spend our life. So every single laws and everything, you know, God created us and gave us guidance. So if we follow the guidance, then we will be the success, will be successful. So Muslim believe the first one is without associate, there is no God but one. And all other messengers are prophets. Some of them born miraculously. Some of them, they don't have any father or mother. He just created from dirt. Some of them has mother but without father. Some of them, they are orphans. You know, he took care of those. And they, all the prophets, including Jesus, Moses, Abraham, Muhammad, all the prophets, they suffer. They get tortured. Most of them got Isaiah, you know, tortured to death. Got sawed in half. So we are enjoying whatever they spend, whatever they gave their life for, we are enjoying in this life. So we believe there is no God but the Creator. And all the messengers and all the angels and everything we believe in hereafter. That's the first faith. Second one is you have to put in action how you believe, how you put your faith. Faith in here, it doesn't show. You have to show by action you are sincere. So we do 5 times a day prayer, as like Jesus used to pray, put his forehead on the ground and submit. Same way we follow. Because when we submit, we surrender to God. Surrender, when somebody put a gun, we just hand like this, surrender. So we put ourselves on the ground and put our forehead most humiliation to God. We are nothing, yours, everything. So we submit to Him 5 times a day. So if we die one to another, God forgive our sins because we surrender. That's the action. Second. Number third is this month is almost over. It's called fasting month. Jesus used to fast for 40 days. So we do 30 days dawn to dusk. So the fasting will give you benefit. When we fast, first of all, we are fasting because God made it mandatory, because it was mandatory before, all before Jesus, Moses, Abraham, they fast. So we are fasting, we follow the same way. And we are obeying His command, God's command. Second thing is benefit, like physical benefit. You control your diet, you control what you eat, you control your time, and also it flush out from your body. So that's fasting. And number third is social benefit. We have food, we have money, we can eat whatever we want anytime. But there are people in this earth, in this country, a lot of people, they are hungry. We don't have any feeling. But when you fast, you will have some feeling, sort of feeling like how hunger feel like. So the third benefit. So that's why God mandatory for us to fast. And in the fasting month, God revealed the Bible, the Old Testament Torah, and also the Quran to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon them. He revealed, He gave in the month of the fasting. And last 10 days, fasting is 30 days. So first 10 days are God sent blessings. Second one, God forgive people. Third one, a lot of people, they are assigned to hellfire. So God saved them from hellfire, because when they say, I repent, I'm not going to do it again, God will forgive them. So number third. And number third is last 10 days. In last 10 days, there is a night called Power Night. Power Night is, Daniel was just talking about. Our lifespan is 60 years, 65 years is average. Before, there was people, even we know, everybody know in the Bible, Noah, 950 years he preached, although he lived maybe more than 1,000 years. So he preached 950 years. Adam and most of the people, they lived hundreds of years. And our lifespan is 65 years. So when we was feeling like 1400 years ago, that generation that was feeling, how can we get closer to that blessings, God gave it to them, because they live longer and they earn more. So they will go to the paradise even before us. So God revealed, I sent the revelation on the Power Night. It's from the Quran, I'm quoting. I sent revelation in the Power Night. Then he is saying, do you know what Power Night is? Then people don't know what Power Night. Then God saying, the Power Night is better than 1,000 months. Better than, not equal to 1,000 months. It could be more. He said Power Night is better than 1,000 months. So what happened to the Power Night? The Power Night is the Archangel Gabriel and all the angels, we don't see them. But the pebbles, in the earth, does, how many sands, how many pebbles. So more than that, the angels God sent in this earth with blessings. So if somebody asks that night, oh God, forgive me, He will forgive. And all the angels, they are witness, and they say, oh God, forgive him. So that's the Power Night. And it lasts from the sunset to the sunrise. So that night is most powerful night. So if we find in our lifetime 1,000 months equal to 83 years. So 83 years, that means one life we find if we do one night of prayer. Remember God. That night is Power Night, last 20 days in Ramadan. So that night we are fasting, each night only 3 nights left. So God didn't say what night. If we say what night, we just pray right there and say, okay, I'm success. So God didn't say. God said, look for one of the nights. So that is power night. So these are the things in Ramadan, most powerful is the power night. So people look for power night, they isolate themselves, all 10 days. A lot of people, even Prophet Muhammad, he isolated from his wife to stay with conscious of God, power night. So that's the one God revealed by one chapter by itself, the power night. Is most blessings night in that night. So that night God created Adam, and God gave life to Jesus. God revealed Quran, and God gave us the power night to find it. Each year, Muslims follow lunar month. Lunar month is 10 days shorter than the Gregorian month. These are like 52 days and 365 days. So it rotates. The most beautiful thing is it rotates, like Ramadan rotates every 30 years from summer to summer. So it's so beautiful. Like once in a lifetime, you will fast on the winter time, maybe summertime. After 20 years, you will find. So it rotates. So the lunar month is also God created for the purpose of worship, because the moon related to the calendar. So it rotates the season. So these are the most knowledgeable things. Like if we search, we can find most knowledgeable things. If you go Google, you will find all these things I just said. A lot of controversy, a lot of people, they misunderstand because there is Church of Devil too, So we have to be careful. Church of God, Church of Devil. So there is a lot of church in this U.S. So we be careful. But if you have any question.
Yes, I learn stuff all the time from talking to him. I just want to clarify. So I grew up Christian, which that's how you guys know me. You guys go to a church and most of you call yourself Christian. He grew up Muslim, but we have a lot of things that are very similar. There's a lot of things that are different. They believe that Jesus was a prophet. Christians believe that he was son of God. He was God. But we could talk for a long time about things. In the Quran it talks about trying to find the straight path to God, and I feel like a lot of times we're trying to do that a lot of times together, and a lot of our passion for the community really comes together here. But so you can ask either of us questions. But Rahman's is a really good. I have a lot of respect for him. He just I've seen a number of times when things have happened in the neighborhood and people coming in for stuff. So
the whole thing is, as a Muslim, I'm a true Christian. I follow the teaching of Jesus. As a Muslim, I'm really a genuine Jew too, because I follow the teaching of Moses. So as a Muslim, I'm also Muslim, because I follow all the revelation, nothing but the genuine thing, because Jesus, his teachings, everything I just said, it was teaching of Jesus. And only the thing, Muslims and Christians, the difference are, we are so close, only the difference, we don't believe Jesus is Son of God. Because Jesus is a creation. And God is the creator. And Jesus never said in the Bible, I am the Son of God. Although only John, if you see according to John said he is the only begotten Son. Jesus never said, I am the begotten Son. That's the difference. If he was saying I will say yes. And common sense, how come this is nothing like a no offense? How come we killed Son of God? If God died, who's going to take over? So
they don't understand that. If he was God, why did he? They don't understand like that. You don't understand like that. Why would we need someone to come
a sacrifice?
A sacrifice.
Yeah.
Like God didn't need to do that.
Each person, God said many times, even in the Bible, each person we are responsible for our own deeds. If I do make crime, why you have to die for me? Why they don't keep me out? Why they put me in the jail? Because Jesus already paid. So individual person, every one of us. If I commit a crime, something, my parents are not responsible. I am the one responsible. So that's what, and Jesus never said in the cross, I'm dying for you. Just study what Jesus said. Jesus never said, I'm dying right now for you guys. No.
But I believe that, that I could do all the good things in the world, but I still meet the mark, that, and that's where, but again, we could sit around and we could talk, and I pray that God will reveal Himself to us, during the night of power. Often, you hear people, right? They'll have like
yes,
supernatural type stuff, right? During the night of power, I've heard stories.
Those are man-made stories. Supernatural, actually, like a lot of things, like we don't believe, like a lot of things, people made things. Yeah, but all natural thing, everything is life. A lot of people they're scared, about supernatural ghosts, this and that, or angel came. They're not gonna come. All simple life, we have to spend. We have to see what is good and take what is good, what is bad, just leave it alone. That's how life should be. The way Jesus told us to worship Him, whom I worship. That's what we need to do. We need to follow the true teaching of our prophets. Jesus followed Moses, because Jesus came, and Jesus, and Muslim never believed like Jesus was crucified. That's another thing. Muslim believe God raised Him up, and He will come back in this earth, and He will have a natural death because He didn't die. So Jesus is coming back, and Jesus was not crucified. In the Quran, God revealed it was looked like this, but it never happened. God raised Him up. It could be whoever helped Jesus carry the cross, he was crucified. It could be Judah. So something God said it never happened. God raised Him up because God loved him more. So God raised Him up, and He will come back when just before the judgment day. He will come back. He will have a life of 40 years in this earth, and He will die naturally because God said everything has to die. Everything, whatever sun, moon, everything has to go. Us, everything has a lifetime. The trees, whatever you see, everything has to go. Every living thing has to taste of death. So Jesus was living, so He has to go. So He will come back. Maybe in our lifetime we're not going to see, but He didn't say wait for me. He said follow my teachings. That way I teach, taught, follow.
So I know we only got like 15 minutes, but like, you guys got any questions or?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm the only one talking. If you want to talk, go ahead.
What is jinn?
Huh?
Jinn kind?
Oh, jinkind. God created jinkind before mankind, before Adam. Jinkind, angels they made from light, and jinkind made from fire, and mankind made from earth. So when jinkind was in this earth before mankind, there was fighting, just like we do. Bomb them, do this, kill them. Jinn kind they used to do. So the top one of the jinn kind, the leader, he was so pious. So he did made like closer to God, like even better than angels. So he was the leader of angels. So when God created Adam, so he created Adam and he said he will be introduced by a group of angels. So when they come, he just said peace be with you. So and the first word was salam, peace be with you to the angels. And angels say peace be with you too. Peace and blessings be with you. So God said this is the greetings for you till the end of the world. When you see each other, greet, peace be with you. That's what Jesus said. When Jesus entered any house, he said peace be with you. When he see each other, peace be with you. That's what Muslims follow. Salam alaikum, peace be with you. So God told Adam all the names of the things, and say when I ask, you just say the name. And God asked first the angels, do you know the name of this? And the angels say no. Even the leader of the angels was made from fire, jinn. And he said no. So God asked Adam, do you know all the things? And he said yes, these are the things. Because God taught him. So God told all the angels, including the jinn, bow down to him because he's superior. So the angels bowed down, except the jinn, the one. So he said, I'm not going to do, because he's made from earth, I'm made from fire, I'm superior. So he disobeyed God. So that's what he made himself devil. That's what the shaitan is, That's what when we call Satan, that's the one. He made from jinn, and all the followers, like a lot of even human, we are devil too, not all the people, because we don't follow guidance of God. So we are whispered by the same devil. So we became one of them. So he promised to God when God said, "Cursed on you, get out from the heaven." So he said, give me some time because I worship all this, God said, what do you want? He said, till the end of the world, I will take your people from the straight path. I will sit down on the straight path. I will attack from the right. I will attack from the left. And I will attack from the above. And most of the people you will see ungrateful. So God said, I will fill the hellfire with those people who follow you. So get out from there. So he was cast out. That's the jinn. Still jinn kind exist in this earth. But they made from fire, invisible. We can see. So that's the jinn kind. I'm sorry.
Any other questions?
You mentioned earlier when you were kind of explaining, there's a little bit of a subject change, but you mentioned earlier when you were telling the story of this building, that it was a really hard time around 9/11 and afterwards. I wonder if you could share a little bit more with us as to what you think, Muslims in that story, what it would be like to be a Muslim in America in like 2002, for example, and then kind of what the maybe journey for that community has been like up till now, just to kind of understand it a little bit more.
Yeah, before 2002, there was a lot of immigrants that came here. And, right now about 2 square miles, you will see like probably about 20 mosques. 20 mosques. It's not like this, it's beautiful mosque. You will see. Yeah, but before 2002, the people was little less. Before 9/11, everything, we see whatever happening, especially like closer to that time, 9/11. Yeah, if you see in Palestine, if you see in Iraq, if you see other places, all the time Muslims are doing because Muslim majority over there, you know. But if you see most of the immigrants, they are here, they are coming from those countries too. They are not criminals. Yeah, because why they are doing over there? Because they are occupied. You know, they are oppressed. So when I come kill your all family members, maybe you are Muslim, family members, maybe you survive. You will say, oh, I'm going to take revenge. Why should I leave? You know, I will have the suicide bomb and bombed. But this is nothing to do with religion. You know, this is personal thing. So a lot of things that we're not supposed to do, but sometimes oppressed, doesn't matter what religion we are. Still, you know, in the Quran it says, if you kill one innocent, you know, that means you kill the whole humanity. And if you save one innocent, you save the whole humanity. So that's the most powerful words God said, but we don't follow. But why we don't follow? Because those are political, or those are personal, or those are operation, those are something, you know, trigger. Yeah, but this is nothing to do with religion. But the mosque, this one, it was Brother Mikhail, you know, African Americans, you know, they opened up the mosque. It's most beautiful. They did it smaller, and I was trying to help them, you know, to grow. Yeah, but he got a chaplain job, and people didn't donate much, so he just shut down, you know, and it was like 2 years. It was shut down, or a year, little over a year, and there was no electricity, nothing. So we get flood out and everything. So after that, me, my sons, and others, you know, we came and we cleaned up. We said, no, since he made the prayer hall, we need a prayer hall. Yeah, because you know, we need to pray. We need to remember God. So we kept this one, you know, right there. And right after that, only like 2 months ago, we met like in February. The church group from Ohio, they came and they said they will help us rehab the houses and the mosque and everything, you know, but one at a time. So they chose this one to be the first. So they broke the wall and they expanded, and we just paid the material and they gave all the talent, and they made it beautiful. And it will be beautiful, hopefully, like when we come back next time. Yeah, we get carpet right here from Turkey. The guy brought over here, you know, most beautiful carpet. So after we did like carpet rise, you will see it's beautiful. So that's the only thing. And like the Imam is like the pastor, you know. I took over. I'm like a student of knowledge. You know, I'm not learned, but student of knowledge means like a search knowledge till you're dead. Yeah, if somebody say I'm learned, that means he's limited. You know, he don't learn anymore. But when we are student of knowledge, because endless. So I'm a learner too. Here, we had Imam, you know, pastor, yeah, but we was unable to pay him his salary. So after that, I learned, I took over. So because I don't take salary, I try to give more, you know, because whatever God gave me, I'm satisfied. And God said, if you thank to me, I will give you more. And if you don't thank me, then I will give you pain. Because, you know, a lot of way God gave us pain. Maybe He will give us 2 jobs. So we'll be busy with 2 jobs. So no family life. Then I will buy, just example, I will buy a expensive car. The payment will go through. So in bottom of the basket, whatever you earn, it goes. So these are kind of pain. But I'm satisfied, like I spend most of the time, you know, in this community. Daniel too, you know. So we are self-class over here. We are opening years of classes over here, and other activities like one church group, they brought all the household items. So we are distributing this, and food is coming. So we are helping the neighborhood and feel better. And never say like, I'm unhappy in this life. I'm happy. Thank you. So any other question?
So the garden out there, the first year, this is our third year, help working together. The first year, I didn't bring volunteers out there at all because I was combing out the grass because we were finding dirty needles, things out there. This neighborhood has changed a lot. I remember being out there working myself and seeing people sleeping in these houses that now they have families that they fixed the houses up and they have new families that moved in there. But a lot of those families don't know English, so we're gonna start getting us all program. But yeah, it's
Getting better.
God's help,
Yeah, that's the one thing. We've not been able to do anything without God's help. Everything I see like positive. Because if your intention is good, then you will get help. Yeah, because God reward you according to your intention. So that's what He said. So if intention is good, then He will help us. Yeah. So we don't have any complaint. Like whatever way is moving up, because we plan, but our plan is maybe it will be as planned, maybe it's not. But if plan goes different, we have to thank God because this plan is better for us because He's the best planner. We plan, but God's plan is better, and God knows what we didn't even know the future. So He knows what will happen. He knows the past, He knows the future. So most of the time, like we plan, but it doesn't work. But His plan is better. Maybe temporarily we can see like His source. Yeah, one guy he was trying to catch plane. That's what one guy gave example. Catch plane, but he was a millionaire, and because of traffic, he missed the plane. Yeah, but he was so sad and upset. His plane didn't go through, but the plane crashed. So after that, he said, "Oh my God, God's plan is better." He said, like, yeah. So it happened like this, God's plan is better.
Thanks for coming, guys. I'll take you out to the bus. Yeah. So yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Cool. So yeah, I think the bus is actually going to leave us in a few minutes, so we're going to have to get going.
Okay.
But again, yeah, thank you for having us. I think we learned a lot today, and hopefully some of our labor was helpful for you guys.
Yeah.
It's every single thing is because if there was no rain, you could do more. But it's better like we sit down and we talk, and God wants this way.
Yeah, get to know
So
each
we
other.
thank God for everything and for you to come and visit us more often. If you are in the town, yeah, you are welcome over here. We can spend time more. And also, like if you was staying till 9, I will ask you to come and breakfast with us. We get, spicy.
I'll be busy.